What the fuck is going on right now? This coronavirus shit is making me do videos like this, and I thought I'd never ever do a video like this. As we all know, gyms are closing down, things are happening, this world is going fuck. People are buying loads of fucking toilet roll, pasta, eggs, baked beans. Like, I went to the shop the other day, bruv, nothing in there. What are you fucking eating my baked beans for, innit? Why are people doing that? This planet's going fuck. A few clients as well whose gyms are shut down and they are very limited for what they can do at home, and let's be honest, it's gonna be fucking shit. This video is gonna be shit. I'm already telling you from this, it's gonna be a home workout. It's gonna be doing it with no equipment. It's gonna be doing with like dumbbells and bands and shit. It's gonna be shit. Hopefully we can just get over this malarkey, and hopefully you'll never ever watch these videos again, because we don't need to do no more home workouts and shit like that. But if you enjoyed this type of video, or you've got some value from it, then of course please let me know in the comments, and if there's anything you want to see, then of course let me know. But let's get into this video. This is going to be a full body session without any equipment at all, and keep in mind I've just trained my legs yesterday, so my legs are fucking sore, so if I'm being shit on some movements, just allow it. I'm not here to be judged. Just fuck you, fucking fight you, mate. So yeah, let's get into this. Also, a disclaimer before we start. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Fuck the fucking rest, mate. Fuck you. Any other support? Fuck you. Exercise 1 is the masturbation. Now, all you simply need to do is grab your hand around your penis and start jerking your cock. I would suggest using both hands, but if you have a micro penis, you might have to use one. We are trying to not create imbalances from doing this. As you can see, the dog wanted to join in the second set, which is totally fine in my opinion. Up next, we have the bed testing. Bed testing is a fantastic exercise for majority of your body. As you can see, I'm using quite a lot of my hips, my glutes, my quads, and I'm using quite a lot here of my arms as well as I'm going for it. The harder you go, obviously, the more demanding it is on your muscular system. I have no idea what the fuck I'm going on about here, but as you can see, I'm just going for it in this second set. I just completely went for it, just no fucks given, nearly broke the bed. 100% worth it. No cardio equipment, no problem in my view. Get on the bed, get your missus, and give her a good old try. Unfortunately, my missus isn't with me today, so I had to compromise with the air, and it was very good. And as you can see, fully blown out from that, and that's not even a lie. Up next is the old hoovering. Christ, who's done hoovering before and gone, fuck me, I'm knackered after doing that. My lower back's pumped, I'm fucked. Just hoover the house. Go around hoovering your house. Even if you have to do it 3 or 4 times. I promise you, you'll be fucked after that. Walking around the house like I'm doing right now. You know, just cleaning. Half effort as you can see. But yeah, just go hoover your house. Yeah, look at that. As you can see, getting right in there on the carpet there. Just bending down, using some of my adductors, my glutes and my hamstrings. As you can see, the dog doesn't like it. I don't know if anyone's similar. And the dog hates the hoover for some odd reason. Not sure, could be the noise. But as you can see here, I'm just gliding the hoover around on the floor here. Just picking up the crumbs on the floor. Just very, very good. Like your mum asked you to do the hoovering. You do it and you think, what the fuck have I just done? This feels like a bloody workout. Hard, really difficult, but as long as you do this, you will keep on top of, you know, some of your movements. You'll even incorporate some shoulders here. You'll also use a little bit of biceps. Up next is the fingering. Now, you can get very, very aggressive with this one. All you simply need to do is hook your 2 fingers, or your middle finger and the one next to it, which I don't know what it's called, and then just go for it. Just fucking go for it. Some girls will squirt off this, be aware, so it might splatter in your face, but very worth the attempt here. As you can see, you'll be using a lot of forearm aggression and bicep. This one here is for the ladies. This one is practicing bouncing on your fella's cock. You can make this more advanced by going no hands, as you can see here. Very hard though, the balance isn't very good, but this is fantastic for just improving the bouncing that you're providing to your partner. You know, very, very good. I have no idea how girls do this, because my hips were absolutely ruined after this, and my calves were so tight. Well, just shake a girl's hand. Well done to girls that can do this for a long period of time. Cool, feel your pain. Up next is the press up. Dog was getting in the way here, so I'm actually going to provide some value here. We are going to really slow down the eccentric, so I'm doing like a 3-second eccentric. The wider you obviously go, the more chest that you're going to engage. The closer your hands are, the more tricep you're going to do. But there's another variation after this in terms of tricep movements, which I recommend you doing. So this is just the press up. As you can see, Max hasn't got a fucking clue what's going on. He's probably thinking, what's this? Just take me for a walk, you know? I don't want to be seeing this shit. Just take me for a walk. As we see here, I am doing a dip. For people that are struggling, you can put your feet up like I just, or your knees up, just like I've done, or you can have your legs straight and doing like this. As you can see, Max is just looking me up and down, thinking waste man, but it's all good. I'll kick him. I won't kick him. I don't kick dogs. And as you can see, I'm just dropping down. Really, really poorly executed here. But to advance this, you can put, I don't know, maybe a plate on your legs, maybe a toaster, maybe a kettle, even a bottle, even your dog. You can put your dog on your lap and do this, just to add a little bit of weight. Weight is weight, no matter what. Up next is the dog curl. So the dog curl is very good. All you simply need to do is just grab your dog and just curl it. The bigger the dog, the heavier the load, of course. I have a Yorkshire Terrier, so he's very light, unfortunately. But as I said, no problem. Change it to a hammer curl variation here. You know, really getting the dog involved. As you can see, his tail just going, his little legs going. And as you can see, he weren't very clean on that. Up next is the OHP. Now, this one was a challenging one to balance the, what's it called? The ironing board, that's it, the ironing board. Very, very light. I thought it would be heavier than this. And as you can see, what I'm doing here is tucking my glutes, full range of motion. I'm bringing it to my clavicles, my upper chest, and I'm pressing over. As you can see, very, very easy. Very, very easy. I'm a very strong lad, you see. I'm not really. Also, the weather was grim when it started raining all of a sudden. Really good that. But yeah, very, very good movement for your anterior delts. Really tucking in my glutes, having a slight lean back. Wouldn't recommend that to an extent, but as you can see, the fucking thing was so like wide, I had to. Up next is the dog squat. Fantastic. Again, grab your dog, just squat. As you can see here, I'm going for quite a narrow stance here with my squatting. The dog wasn't enjoying this at all at this moment. Do as many as you can for, I would say, 60 seconds, you know, 120 seconds, depending on how long you want to do it. Here I did a wider stance squat, so we're going to be working more of the hamstring, the glutes, the adductors here. Again, the dog didn't seem to enjoy this, but my quads were looking okay in this, so I thought I'd show you guys some squatting, providing some fantastic value here. We then move on to the Bulgarian split squat. Again, I've got my foot on the back or the bench here, and what I'm really trying to do is create a 90-degree angle from my front leg to my back leg. You'll see the next clip by what I mean. I was actually fucking gassed after doing this. As you can see, perfect. Really trying to bend down, really trying to just sit down into it. Front leg at 90 degrees, back leg 90 degrees, and we're just planting our heels and we're driving through our heels. To make this harder, grab a weight, grab your dog, put your dog over your head, do it like that, you know, incorporate some balance into this. Or another variation you can do is some walking lunges in your back garden. Now, if you're poor and you live in a shithole and you can't walk in your back garden, just do the Bulgarian split squats. I'm sure you can do that. But you have a bit of a garden like us, you can walk down the pavement quite comfortably and do some walking lunges. To add to this, you can maybe get some plates, maybe carry your dog in your hand if your dog's small, maybe, I don't know, carry a set of baked beans, or maybe, I don't know, a water bottle, something like that, to add something. But walking lunges, just keep doing them. Fantastic. Again, 90-degree angle, front leg, back leg. 90-degree angle, front leg, back leg. Fantastic exercise. And this one was challenging, very challenging. Struggled with this one. You can do this with the missus if you really want to. Practice on being on top of her, but I always wanted, a hip thrust was too easy for me, so I did one glute at a time. And as you can see, the face is struggling here. Very, very struggling. Quite hard for me, especially to contract my glutes one at a time. I was struggling there. Very weak point for me. So try this exercise out for the old glutes. You can add to it. You can add some weight, like, I don't know, maybe a dog on your lap again, something like that. Very, very good. I can't remember what exercise I did after this, not going to lie. I normally have a bit of a schedule in my head. I think up next was the calf raise. There we go, boom. Calf raise. As you can see here, my calves are not very good. But what I did is I stood off a step, and I just went onto my tiptoes. Again, you can add some weight to this. Carry a water bottle in your hand. It's not going to be the greatest, but it's something you can do. I think that's all the movements that I've done in this video. I've wanted to provide some sort of value, but some sort of entertainment as well, especially with the fingering. I practice that, I promise you. Get the hook going. Your missus is absolutely going to love it. If she don't love it, Christ, you're shit. But you need to go steady at first, because, you know, it's quite deep on her to begin with. But then she's going to fucking love it. And then you're going to be thanking me and thinking of me whilst you're doing it with your missus. So that concludes the video. Do that 3 times a week, I promise you. I promise you. You're going to satisfy your missus, you're going to satisfy yourself, and you're going to keep your gains. I promise you. The best workout you could possibly do, and the best workout that you can do on YouTube. So many people are doing these home little workouts, like, you know, doing planks and all that type of stuff. Fuck that, do what I've said. I promise you, you'll enjoy it a lot more as well. promise you. I fucking promise. But on a serious note though, please stay safe. I don't want anyone watching me get the coronavirus or anything like that. And please don't be going into fucking Asda or wherever, any supermarket, nicking the toilet roll, nicking all the food and that, because some of us need to eat, and there's, you know, other people out there like the vulnerable, the old people, who unfortunately have to suffer because of you fucking selfish wankers. Like this morning, I had no bagels, so I had to have some bread. Worst morning of my life, even though bread and bagels is the same thing, but I had to have some brown bread instead of my normal bagels, which I have, because of you fuckers. So don't be that fucker. Anyway, a couple of good videos coming up soon. Me and Nathan this weekend are going up to Ultraflex, which should be good. We're training push, and I've also got a videographer who's going to be recording our leg session as well, so be on the lookout for those sessions very, very soon. Other than that, I hope everyone's okay, hope you're all safe, and I shall see you guys in the next one.